Ow. What are you doing, dweeb? Mm-hmm. All right. Why the fuck does it say Europe? Bow, bow, bow.
Good day.
Hi there.
Hi there, I'm Charcy. I'm a bitch. Whoa, calm down, Chars.
There's a... Hello.
All who oppose me, beware.
Botrix has correctly joined the channel.
vault. You should complete Akara's quest.
Fuck it, Cora.
I sense death within this place.
Welcome. Greetings.
Is that enough to earn the rogue's trust?
Good day. You have
Route to your Talsoul.
good day.
Hello, like somebody picky pick. Oh my god, my fucking guy died, you son of a bitch.
Get fucked.
And when I was answering the damn frickin'
Get
call.
fucked.
Good day.
What's up, you lazy piece of shit?
Lazy. Where the fuck have you been?
Oh, got up at 9 o'clock. You're all like, it's game time. I'm on for like
I
2
was on.
hours. Fucking no
Called you,
Theo.
you didn't answer. You weren't streaming. Didn't say you're online. Nothing.
Yeah. I'm calling bullshit on everything you just said right there. But, you know. You know. I wonder if I should keep...
Sucks too because I got really lucky. Got through pretty much hell while I was waiting for your ass to get back from the movies, and got a goal for my forge, and got a base for Mosaic. But I gave you my socket quest, so
I'll give you my secret quest, you little bitch.
you don't have one.
I will when I get to hell. I'm in the hell, but once I get to Act 5.
I really want to switch.
Yes.
Like, fuck. Well, maybe my Sork has one actually.
I bet getting through hell was a pain in the dick as a Trepson.
Yeah, I shopped for an hour for teleport stuff and a low resist one. And
Where can I take you?
yeah, Maggot Layer was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I bet.
You
You still don't have a teleport staff?
No, I shopped almost 2 hours to get a teleport staff and a low resist one. That's what I did this morning while I got up at 9. That's literally what I did for like 2 hours. It was just shopped for shit. And then I found, and the only low resist one I finally found was 400 something thousand. So I had to like sell like all my gems and shit and some runes just to get enough gold because I was so tired of it. say yeah.
Sounds fun. These boots could be crazy. Let's see. 34 MF boots. Oh my god. Like low key might wear those. Acquired strength 70? Never mind, they're getting dropped on the ground. I have a game up if you want to get me through hell.
Yeah, try to get my socket quest and switch and see how that goes, because that was not fun. What's that noise in your background?
Dishwasher. You hear that?
Yeah.
What does it sound like?
Sounds like just feedback.
This is a dishwasher.
Too many empty graves.
Burial grounds. I wasn't trying to come here. Since I'm here.
My army will destroy you.
Yeah. Die, you fucking hoe.
Thanks.
Dude, I can't kill Blood Raven, man.
Yeah, I had to skip her.
Ridiculous. So fucking tanky. Dude, she just keeps running away. I'm surrounding her and it's not enough. I can't kill her. She just runs away. Oh my god, she literally just teleported on my screen. What the fuck was that? Maybe if I decrepify her, she won't move? Oh, that'll help. Oh yeah, that's the play. But now she can't fucking move. Hey, what's up, bitch? Hey, your bitch ass can't move now. Any extra soul runes by any chance?
Blood raven.
I think so. I might be able to make one.
Rest well.
That was definitely not worth doing. Never doing that again. Waste of time. I'm 53. Oof. I was just gonna farm the pits over and over until you got on, basically.
A nightmare?
No, on hell.
Oh. Big pit farmer, huh? Big pit farmer. Corpse explosion.
Yep.
Some stuff real quick. Also, I really need to get this fucking shit. This one is so trash. Need like a rock stopper helmet or something.
Dude, I keep running into stone skin, fire immune. Like, this game's like telling me something. Give me the big middle finger right now.
Bro, this base I got is so sick to start out with.
Ooh, Spirit 3-seconded breastplate. Get rid of this other one. Actually, I could use 2 of them, right? This one's ethereal, though. So I'll get rid of this one.
Good to see you. Greetings. I can hardly.
It is clear.
Rescue Decker Canes, bitch ass. There's Rocket Niche. Rocket Niche. Fuck off.
What's going on with my shit?
Fucking Merc died again, man.
Good evening.
Good morning.
You hear the news?
What?
Supposedly, Dr. Disrespect is innocent. Big news.
I don't really care to pay attention to that dumb
Yeah, I
shit.
don't give a shit either. Fucking internet's crying over that shit.
I don't really know. Unless you're that, like, in that person's shoes kind of thing, and I haven't. Isn't shit enough.
Underground passage. I did not mean to do that. Damn it. Dude, my Merc died again? Oh my god, bro. Maybe I do need to go back to Nightmare. He's just dying so easily to like random shit. It's starting to... Fuck, dude. That's becoming very annoying.
Yes?
Back to fucking Nightmare I go, I guess.
I can't do that here.
Just dying too fast. Oh, Frigid Highlands is the thing? I'm gonna farm whatchamaffuck. Whatchamafuck.
Fuck?
Pendle. Or whatever his name is, not Pendle. Never mind, I have to go get an army first.
The familiar scent of death.
Not Pendle, fucking, Eldritch and Shane. Eldritch.
The fuck is this guy on?
Good way to make, for me to make gold too, actually. Think about it. Farm this guy for fucking Terrorize 59.
Afternoon.
It's actually a great way for me to make gold right now.
The familiar scent of death.
Brokey.
If
I found some ceremonial javelins. Garbage.
At your service.
I need to get better boots. Oh, I need to sometimes sell some good shit. Let's see what you got. Nothing I can wear. Of course.
All right.
The familiar scent of death.
Right, what?
Somebody.
Oh, that is a terrible wand. That's cool. Slowly making our goal back.
Making my way downtown.
The familiar scent of death.
Oh God.
Oh, am I making games too fast? I think I just got locked out. This whole thing? Super cringe. An issue occurred while communicating with the game servers. Please check that you are connected to the internet and try again.
Afternoon. The familiar scent of death.
Oh, isn't that the good Tarj? Oh. Come on.
Sorry, my parents are about to be home shortly from their trip, and I guess they ran into some rain or something. Driving like crazy. Okay, so what do I need? I need a socket. I need to reset my stats real quick. I need a limb. Oh wait, do I have a limb? I need a chest. It's not dog shit.
Bloody foothills. Wait, what? Did this just change? It changes every... Oh, Bloody Foothills counts towards this? Oh, what? I can kill Eldritch and Shank. I didn't know that.
The familiar scent of death.
Well, I should definitely go do that then. Oh, cool. My game just froze. My whole computer just crashed. Hello? What the fuck, dude? Dude, seriously, what the fuck is going on?
Why was I muted? What the fuck?
I'm
Can you hear
getting
me?
so fucking irritated. Yeah, I can hear you.
That's good at least.
So tired of my games freezing. I don't know what's causing this shit.
Not in town.
Something's obviously wrong with my computer at this point. I don't know what it is.
We're heating or something?
I was reading up shit online saying that that could be a theory, but I was checking the temperatures. They seem fine.
Your mic is cutting in and out now.
Good. I want to talk
That
to
was-
you anyways.
That was one problem I had before, was overheating issues. Too much dust built up in the PC and couldn't kill itself off.
I don't see any dust inside it. I'm looking inside it right now. I don't see any dust in there.
Or just something bad cooling on it. It's like 90% of the time it's...
The CPU is running anywhere between 53 and 54 Celsius, and the graphics card is running around
your shit's
41, 42
fucked.
Celsius. What, my Discord?
Yeah, just your mic in general.
Is that better?
Oh, low.
Is that better?
Yeah. It was like every other word was just... Okay, we're gonna respec and see what happens.
I mean, it's running.
Good afternoon.
I don't know. It doesn't look like it's running hot to me. 60 degrees Celsius is the hottest it's getting.
60 degrees Celsius?
Yeah. Is that hot?
Yeah.
How hot?
What's that, like 140 degrees? Yeah, it's like 140 degrees. I don't know if that's out of the norm for your shit. You have to look up your thing.
That helps. BC's on pretty cold. I mean, I don't know what else I could do to make it cool down more than that. That's my CPU. It's running that hot. And my graphics card's running in the 40s. The mid 40s.
I guess that's the highest you want to get to, I guess, is like 65. So maybe not, I don't know. Maybe you just need to do a complete wipe of your computer. That sucks. Your computer's like...
Okay,
Isn't that,
it
like,
jumps up.
really new?
It jumps up really high when I go out in combat. It jumps up to like 70. Yeah, it's pretty new.
Fucking message them.
The familiar
Ask for a
scent
fucking
of death.
replacement.
Hold on, I'm gonna go back out there and try this. See if it... Turning 63.
If you get like, if you get to 80, like you're bad. If you get close to 80, you're like bad.
How do you know this? You looked it up?
Yeah, I just looked it up. I mean, it depends on your CPU exactly, but yeah.
Turning mid 60s when I'm in combat.
Maybe it's not that. I don't know.
68.
Fucking
I mean, it's
message
it's all over the place. It's going up and down like crazy. Obviously, the more stuff that's going on the screen, the worse it gets.
Tell those motherfuckers to send me another one.
As soon as I get out of the game, it cools down big time. Oh, when the game loads, it jumps up to 70, mid 70s, like when the game is loading.
Salutations.
Jesus.
Not in town. Can I help you? The familiar scent of death.
It's jumping all over the place in temperature. So why is my CPU running hot? How do I fix that? That's what I need to know. I have the fans on max.
Sure, man.
Oh, I created too many games too quick, I guess. Canceling out.
I know, it's still a thing.
Now it's down to 50 degrees Celsius. I feel like it shouldn't be fluctuating that much. That's not normal, right? Going from like 50 to 75 and back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, it's really crazy.
PC's processors frequently fluctuating between 50 and 75 degrees Celsius. It's likely indicates a build-up of dust inside your computer, hindering the cooling system's efficiency and causing your CPU to overheat and underload, leading temperature spikes like the ones we're experiencing. I mean, that probably makes sense. Let me take the door off and fucking air it out. I think that'll fix it. Shouldn't be anything wrong with this fucking thing. Oh. I'm gonna leave the door off for a little bit, see if that helps. I don't know if that's gonna help or not, but let's see what that does.
Let's 2, 3.
Good afternoon.
do that here?
Afternoon.
The familiar scent of death.
God, I'm so squishy.
Leveled up. Yeah, me taking it off didn't do anything. I don't know what to do.
Sounds like you need to get a hold of your people that made your computer.
Fan cooling, coral thermal paste. If you're overclocked, your CPU can generate more heat than intended, causing high temperatures.
That's why I usually never overclock, because if they don't do it right, it'll kill your computer. Not really sure why yours is overclocked anyway. It's not like you need it.
I don't know if it actually is. Hold on, I'm reading. Spikes at 10 Celsius aren't too out of ordinary. It means something new popped up and the CPU had to work extra hard to process it. 85 C while gaming is not good. While what worries me is its idle temp 50 plus on idle seems a bit high. Maybe you have a bad mount. Try tightening screws on your cooler a bit to see if that helps, or just reseat altogether. If the thermal paste application is older than 6 months, you probably want to look into that. Although 6 months isn't enough for thermal paste to wear out, it varies for every type of paste used. Spikes of 10 degrees aren't too out of ordinary. It just means blah.
Oh my god, I almost got one shot. Crap.
Old Spice Gentleman Super Hydration Body Wash. Vanilla and shea. 24/7 moisturization.
Thanks for tuning in to Iron Point Tech. I'm Brandon Stoffer, and today we're going to talk about how to check your CPU temperature and provide some recommendations to lower your temperature if you're running too hot. But first, starting with the question, what does too hot mean? If you're able to test your CPU temp At idle, you should be looking from anywhere between 35 degrees to 50 degrees Celsius. That means you're not running any programs, you're letting the CPU sit there, not exhausting itself, and you're kind of seeing where that temperature fits between that 35 to 50 degree range. Now, if you're running it at full load, if you're running games, something like Warzone or Fortnite, you can experience degrees between 65 to 80 degrees Celsius. That means it's running at full capacity. That means it's getting up there in higher temperatures, which you can maintain long term without damaging your CPU. Now, running hot is going above that. Temperatures like 85 degrees, 90 degrees, or anything higher means you're running at a really high temperature that can damage your CPU long term. The good thing is, though, your CPU isn't going to be damaged immediately.
This guy says that if it's running above 85 constantly. Now, mine hasn't hit that high yet. The highest it's hitting was like 75.
It all depends on your computer and what they set it to.
It's
going
to take extended amounts of time in that 90 degree range. You don't want to be doing it for consecutive hours, for consecutive days. And the good thing is, it's not going to immediately shut down your CPU, but you will see drops in performance, and then the longevity of the CPU is going to decrease. The ideal situation is keeping that in the 80 degree range so you can have that CPU running for years to come. And because of that, I'm not going to recommend overclocking your CPU, especially if you're a beginning PC gamer, because if you don't have other parts that can handle that or updated graphics cards, it's not really going to matter if you're trying to up the performance of your CPU. I recommend not touching it unless you're an experienced PC build gamer and that you can actually understand and control the different aspects of the temperature and your fans, and just making sure that your PC, especially your CPU, isn't going to be damaged in the long run.
I got this.
Now, in order to test your temperature, you're going to need to download a software like Ryzen Master, MSI Afterburner, HW Monitor. I'll provide links below to some of those software that you can click on and go and download to test your CPU temperature.
Oh, I wonder. Check your PC power consumption. If you have it on high performance, your CPU might likely be running full load at all times. Go to control panel and change your power to balance. What did it do?
Come on, Emilio, let's go. Go, Emilio. Hardest thing I've ever done.
Hardware accelerated GPU scheduling. Reduce latency and improve performance. You'll need to restart your PC to have your changes take effect. Optimize for Windows games. Reduce latency and use advanced features and compatibility games. I ain't touching any of that shit. Power. Lower your carbon footprint by applying these recommendations.
There you go. Lower your carbon footprint.
Turn off my screensaver. Set the power mode for best energy efficiency. Lower your refresh rate to 60 Hz. Conserve energy. No, fuck you.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know how to play this stupid build. Just keep dying over and over again. So boring.
Look at your
Need
Windows
attack
PC.
rating.
Lock your
do
Windows PC automatically.
Cause I gave away my quest, so now I can't.
Just give me the fucking hell, bro, or fucking.
I can't. I can't do anything.
No.
I respect and I die instantly to everything.
Well, play with me and I'll give you lower resist.
I don't think you just understand what I said. I died to everything.
You gotta farm
don't even have
Nightmare,
enough
dude.
gold. Don't even have enough gold now. Build's completely bricked, and I don't have any more respecs. Nice. This is fun.
God, it just got up to 78 there for a second when it loaded.
How may I be of help?
Supposedly it's normal, but it just gets up there for a second. Averaging around 60.
At your service.
I didn't realize it doesn't show you like a HUD of anything in this stupid fucking resurrected game, and I don't even know if I want to play this anymore.
Are you
How are you supposed to
serious?
keep track of how many charges you have of like Phoenix Strike and stuff? You just don't. I forgot PD2 is just vastly superior, and it shows like the number of charges of each kick skill you have. So how are you supposed to know if you're on the first, second, or third?
I don't know.
You just don't. Because even with the best attack rating, it's 95%, so you still can miss and then skip over that one. Like, what the fuck is so stupid?
32 gigabytes of dual channel DDR4 at 1.6 1600 megahertz. Hmm.
10. I downloaded multiple because I wanted just to see how they compared against each other and where my CPU stood from a temperature standpoint. So I downloaded the tools and I started running at idle and seeing where I was in terms of my temperature. And I found myself to be running pretty hot, at times showing that I was in the 60s, potentially low 70s at time if the CPU was ramping up for some background, background program that was starting to update itself. One thing is, I did have Epic Games Launcher set up to update my games whenever there was an update needed. So sometimes that would run in the background, and I'm thinking I'm at idle, but check your task manager to see what your CPU percentage, where your CPU usage is at, just to see why you might be running hot if you
Missing
think
a
you're at
nightmare?
idle. So even looking at that, knowing I wasn't using the CPU for anything else, I was still running really hot. So I knew something was wrong, and I wanted to research and look into ways to try and fix that. So the first few recommendations I have to fix that is, what's the temperature of your room that your PC is in? Does it typically run hot? Is it cold? Is it room temperature? Are you moderating that? For the most part, my room's completely fine. You have cold air constantly flowing in. And then you want to check your fans. Are your fans operating at full power? You can go into the BIOS of your motherboard and you can check to see when your fans start kicking on full power. And I noticed my fans start heating up, ramping up, once the temperature is at 70 degrees or above. So I knew my fans were working. I could see them working. I could see that they were running at full speeds. And I was running stress tests in the BIOS. And everything was working fine on that front. One recommendation though is, I have two fans in my tower. One's an intake, one's outtake. And I am gonna eventually move to having 4 fans. 2 that are pumping in, 2 that are pumping out. Just so it can be a few degrees cooler, because the graphics card also tends to expel a lot of heat, and I want to make sure that I'm not cycling in a lot of hot air for that CPU to burn up. And I didn't just want to test my CPU at idle, I also wanted to test it during a high performance game. So I was checking my temperatures when I was running Warzone, and I found that when I was in the loading screens, I was pumping out high 80s in terms of temperature for my CPU, which should not be happening if I'm just in menu screens for the game. So I knew I had to fix something, and I checked those first recommendations of what my PC was doing to see, is there anything immediate I needed to fix there. The last recommendation I have is checking your fan, your actual CPU fan, and the thermal paste that you have loaded. I remembered that when I was building my PCU, I had my AMD stock fan turned one direction, but I found that there's this AMD logo that was sticking out too far that was blocking the slot 1 for my memory, and so I picked it up and moved it to the other direction, placing it down again. One thing that can happen when you do that is you can create air pockets from the heatsink to the CPU. You can also make sure that you're not actually spreading the thermal paste evenly along your CPU and heatsink, and that can cause issues. That can cause that the heat isn't transferring correctly from the CPU to the heatsink and expelling through the fan. So I recognize that that could be a major issue for me, and that I need to
test this.
Take the fan off, wipe off the thermal paste, and replace it. So the first thing is looking for a thermal paste that will work for you and for your PC. There are multiple different thermal pastes out there. You have silicon, you have graphite, you have liquid metal, ceramic, and carbon-based different thermal pastes. It can be complicated to understand which one will work best for you. Generally, most
hop
will
on WoW
work
just for
fairly
a second to
efficiently.
test
I would
this.
still do some research to see which one you'd prefer. My recommendation is ceramic is good for beginners, and liquid metal is something if you're more of an experienced builder, because the danger with liquid metal is if it gets on your motherboard, there's a chance that it could ruin your motherboard for long term, and we don't want any of that. So I got Corsair thermal paste, zinc oxide. You can pick it up at your local Best Buy.
Oh,
Walmart didn't have
my
any,
God.
But, so I went around and I picked up some thermal paste. You also need to pick up isopropyl alcohol.
My shit just
which
shot up to 90
is gonna be
degrees.
used to rub off the thermal
As soon
paste
as I
from your
fucking turned
existing
on
heat
Curse
sink, the
Forge.
existing thermal paste that was
Holy
on there from the
fuck.
stock cooler, or if you got an aftermarket cooler, whatever thermal paste.
I mean,
you
it's
used
dropping
then.
now.
And
Oh my
People
God.
recommend different alcohol percentages for isopropyl alcohol, 70%, 90%. I use
Program are you
70%,
using
and
to
it's
read your
been working.
temperature?
Huh?
What program are you using to look at your temperatures?
Spexy, or whatever it's called. All right, hold on. Let me load into WoW and see what it does. Just run around.
I use the onboard MSI. It's built in my motherboard.
Dude, that was insane when I loaded up fucking Curse for a second there. Shot up to 90 degrees. I don't think me having the door off is gonna matter at this point.
Still not that, like, that sounds crazy. I don't think it's that anymore.
It's only for a split second when I'm loading into shit.
Because, like, yeah, that's bad, but, like, mine ran, like, crazy before.
Now it's at
And it would-
70.
I don't know if it's that, because when you, like, lag out of the game or whatever, your whole computer, like, freaks out and, like, your mic becomes laggy and everything.
Well, my computer crashed for the first time last night. Like the whole thing shut down and restarted. It said there wasn't a problem. It self-restarted. But usually that's not what happens. Usually I just get kicked out of the game, fucking freezes, and I get kicked out of the game. So on WoW, I'm running around 70.
Wait, your computer crashed, like blue screened, or just?
Yeah, blue screened.
Oh, what error was it?
It said there was, it didn't, I don't know. It just said something went wrong and we had to restart. It's like what the message
When you
said.
turn your computer on, does it beep? Does it go beep, beep?
I don't think
There's
so.
error codes and stuff like that when it blue
No.
screens. You want to listen to how many beeps it is. That's how I found out my issue.
No, I don't remember hearing any beeps.
If your shit crashed and it's that new, I would 100% be calling these people. There ain't no fucking way.
Well, I am glad you've returned, adventurer. Some of those
I've had it now for almost
immediately that the caverns below
almost a year?
Orgrimmar were in
I've had it for over
disarray
6
now that
months.
their leaders have been
Yeah,
slain.
6 months though
I
on a
even
fuck
heard reports that
$4,000
Nehru was
computer.
more than agitated. It seems
Sitting
we
on
put a
like
dent in his
almost
armor.
8 years
I
from the
can't say I'm
shittiest company,
displeased,
and
even with such a minor
still
victory.
going. Ain't no way you should be having problems. Hit up Linus.
Honestly, don't even know how to really get a hold of him anymore. I guess I can go to the website and ask him if this is fucking normal that my temperature's running mid 70s on WoW Classic.
Well, the problem is when it crashes, you need to find out the error or the beep code.
I don't know how to do that though.
When it blue screens, it'll say something. You look that up, and when you turn on your computer, it'll do beeps. Like your computer should be doing beeps. Period. Everybody's computer beeps when it comes on. It'll beep once. It'll beep twice, 3 times, 4 times, and there's be pauses in between depending on what.
So you think I
is
should
going on with your
restart it real
computer.
quick and see what it does? And
Yeah,
see
it
how many
might do. It
beeps?
might not do it every single time, but like mine, when mine was the problem was overheating, and how I figured out was literally that.
What is it?
Like it would crash like what you would say, and it started becoming more prevalent, where it crashed like almost every day. And then when I turned it on, it would be like beep, beep, beep.
I should have seen the
And I looked it up, and it was like 3 beeps spaced out like that means internal heating issues or whatever. And then I went to the BIOS and stuff,
a
but
most inopportune time, but there is nothing
you'd have
that
to
can
do
be done
digging
about
and
it now.
all kinds of stuff. But mine was literally like a failed, the little fan that they put on the CPU failed out, and I had to get a new one. Pump on it broke. Could be like a memory error, it can be all kinds of things.
So the number of beeps is going to tell you what error is going on? Is that what you're
Should.
telling me?
Should. Like what motherboard do you have?
An Asus Tech Computer Incorporated Prime Z790.
So an Asus motherboard.
Z790-P. Wi-Fi D4.
Asus motherboard.
I just got the
beep
error.
codes.
Application encountered an unexpected error.
But you're
Alright,
still
so this
talking.
is so the game crashed while classic.
One short
Access
beep.
violation.
One
Look
a
at-
long beep followed by 2 short beeps is a memory
Look
issue.
at my
Reset RAM.
Go to my stream really quick and look at this. I want you to see this. This is what happens when I play most games. Or, well, this is the error I get when I play WoW. Elden Ring just freezes and crashes, and Diablo is now starting to freeze and crash.
World of
So
Warcraft classic error. WoW classic access. It's an access violation.
I was reading up on this, and supposedly it has something to do with your RAM.
Looks like a memory issue. Yeah. Could be your RAM could have not even been installed right. That's the shit I was talking about the other day. One of the first things I check.
How do I check that?
You gotta go into your BIOS and look up the exact specs on it and stuff. It's more than just doing it. Something they should have done, but people don't. But
I
if
haven't
it's a
had any
memory
issues
issue,
until now, until I just
Yeah.
moved.
doesn't matter. It just happened. Or your RAM could have just gone bad or whatever. 1 long beep followed by 2 short beeps is a memory issue. Reseat RAM and reboot. 1 long beep followed by 3 short beeps is a graphics related issue. 5 short beeps is a CP issue. So basically when you turn it on, you should hear some, if 1 beep, 2 beeps, long beeps, something.